Good morning, sir. I have now checked the laboratory and the equipment as well as the facilities and tools that are needed in Cookery NC II, and it complies with the standards prescribed by the training regulation. Good morning, everyone. Please stand for an opening prayer. Make sign of the cross. Amen. Once again, good morning. I am Arbutante, your competency assessor for Cookery NC II. Today, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the processing officer, our AC manager, and our tester representative. Good morning. You don't have to worry about their presence because they are here to oversee the conduct of assessment and to check if the conduct of assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment, methodology, and procedures. By the way, I have here the assessment package given to me by the representative assessment, which consists of the following. We have here application form, self-assessment guide, the assessor's guide, a specific instruction to the candidate, competency assessment results summary, written test, written report, as answer sheet, and also our rating sheet. Okay? Before we start, can you submit your admission slip, please? Alright. And before we proceed, please acknowledge by raising your hand as I called your name, and can you please sign the attendance sheet provided to you. Miss Manego, Arnee, can you please sign this one? Okay, thank you. For Miss Bearneza, can you please sign this one? Okay, thank you.
I have here with me your accomplished form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency in Cookery NC II. By the way, I would like to welcome you all in our center for your assessment in Cookery NC II. So the purpose of this assessment is to measure your knowledge, skills, and aptitudes, as well as to determine the level of your competency.
The assessment is also based on the 4 dimensions of competency: the task skills, the task management skills, contingency management skills, and the job or role environmental skills. So today, I am going to administer competency assessment in Cookery NC II. This qualification is composed of 3 competencies: the basic, the common, and the core. For the core competencies, we have 13 mostly. Number 1 is clean and maintain kitchen premises. Number 2 is to prepare stocks, sauce, and salt. Number 3 is prepare appetizer. Number 4 is prepare salads and dressing. Number 5 is prepare sandwiches. Number 6 is prepare meat dishes. Number 7 is prepare vegetable dishes. Number 8 is prepare egg dishes. Number 9 is prepare start dishes. Number 10 is prepare poultry and game. Number 11 is prepare seafood dishes. Number 12 is prepare the dessert. And number 13 is package prepare food.
The different tasks to be performed are the following. Number 1, clean, sanitize, and store equipment and disposal of waste. Number 2, prepare stock sauces, soaps, glazes, and essences required for menu items. Number 3, perform mise en place, present a range of appetizers. And number 4, prepare, present, and store a variety of salads and dressings. Number 5, prepare, present, and store a variety of sandwiches. Number 6, cook, present, and store meat cuts for service. Number 7, prepare, present, and store a variety of vegetable dishes. Number 8, prepare, present, and store a variety of sandwiches. Number 9, prepare, present, and store a variety of egg dishes. Number 10, prepare, present, and store a variety of starch dishes. Number 11. Prepare, present, and store a variety of poultry and game dishes. Number 12. Handle fish and seafood. Cook, present, and store fish and seafood. Number 13. Prepare dessert and sweet sauces. Number 14. Select packaging materials and package food. To gather evidences in the assessment, we will utilize oral questioning, demonstration, and written test.
The assessment method that we are going to use are oral questioning, demonstration, and written test. This assessment method will measure your unpinning knowledge and skills in Cookery NC II. If you have personal needs, the lavatory is located near the hallway as well as the comfort room. If you want to take your meal, the canteen is located near the library. However, during the assessment, you have no longer to go out from the assessment room.
If you have difficulties understanding the given instruction as well as the written test, please don't hesitate to ask my assistance because I am willing to assist you. If you have other concerns, questions, or clarifications, please raise your hand so you will be recognized and given appropriate assistance. However, during the assessment, refrain from asking questions. It is no longer allowed. If you have personal needs, please ask my permission so we can address your needs immediately.
If you have doubts or questions with the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. Just submit a letter to the Tester Provincial Office where the center and the assessors are accredited. For insurance of national certificate, the AC manager will inform you where to get your certificate in 5 working days after the assessment.
So after the assessment, if you found to be not yet competent, don't worry because you can be reassessed 1 month after this assessment. So if your reassessment is full qualification, then you are going to undergo the entire assessment procedures. But it found that you are competent in some competencies, then your reassessment will only focus on the competences which you are not yet competent. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So during the assessment, please observe safety. Our first aid kit is located near the door and proper use of personal protective equipment must be observed. So please observe proper body mechanics when lifting breakable materials. So in case of unexpected fire, we have fire extinguisher installed inside the room. Then our fire exit is also properly labeled. Then if you are encounter any untoward incidents during the assessment, so please call my attention so that we can immediately give the appropriate first aid.
With regards to the assessment result, we observe strict confidentially the information of your assessment result is only available to the authorized personnel and to the institution where you have your actual training in relationship to this. The assessment package is kept and secured. So, in line with this, may I ask the candidate to please refrain from giving any information taking place during the assessment procedures. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
So now, I will distribute the specific instructions. Please read and understand it carefully. If you have difficulty, I am willing to translate it in our local dialect if you want. Do you have any questions or clarifications?
None, sir.
Before you proceed to the practical work area, let me assign you first to the different working station. For Mr. Arbutante, you're assigned in working station number 1 where you're going to perform all the core competencies, okay? And for Miss Bearneza, you're assigned in working station number 2 where you're going to perform also the 13 UC, okay? And lastly, for Miss Manego, you're assigned in working station number 3 where you're going to perform all the 13 core competencies. And by the way, guys, let me remind you that you'll be given 2 hours to perform or to accomplish the entire task of the assessment. Now, everybody proceed to the practical work area. Okay, on my signal, you may start the task. Candidates, you may now begin.
To stimulate the assessment process, two candidates will be performing the same task. One candidate will represent being competent, while the other is not yet competent. C1, this is your assessment area where you are going to perform cutting the whole chicken. Have you read the specific instruction once more? Do you have any questions? You may ask it now. When the assessment starts, you can no longer ask. Please be informed after the demonstration there will be oral questioning. Okay, you may begin.
Two hours later.
Candidates, your time is up. Kindly proceed to the waiting area and wait for your turn for the oral question. Please take a seat. What is the importance of 3 minutes check?
The importance of 3-minute check, ma'am, is to ensure guest satisfaction.
Thank you, Mr. Arbutante. You can now return to your seats. Ms. Manego, you are next. Please take a seat. Okay. In case someone has a complaint with your dishes, how are you going to handle it?
I will ask the guest problem, and I will ask his or her question to the service.
Is that all, Ms. Manego?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Manego. You can now return to your seat.
Mr. Arbutante, please take a seat. How do you feel about the assessment?
During the assessment, ma'am, I feel a little bit relaxed because I was able to perform the task correctly and properly, and also I'm confident that I answered the questions correctly.
That's true, Mr. Arbutante. Your opinion coincides my observation. You really have the knowledge and skill in performing the task given to you. You have performed well all the skill required in this assessment in Cookery NC II. So, you have also answered the question correctly. However, you did not observe proper procedure in assembling the motherboard. But still, you properly performed the task. Nevertheless, it doesn't affect your overall performance. And with that, I would say that you are competent in this qualification. Congratulations. And for the issuance of national certificate, the AC manager will inform you where to get your certificate in 5 working days after the assessment. Upon claiming, please secure 1 PC, passport size ID with picture with white background, and 2 pieces documentary stamp, and 100 pesos for the certificate fee. And with that, please sign the Competency Assessment Results Summary. Thank you. Do you have further questions, Mr. Arbutante?
None so far.
Thank you so much. Miss Bearneza, please take a seat. How do you feel about the assessment?
Honestly, ma'am, during the assessment, I feel quite nervous. I can't even perform the table setup correctly. And because of my tense, during the interview, I was also tense because I was not sure of my answer. That's why I stammered as I answered the questions.
Really? So, what will you do if you will be asked to perform the task next time?
I will have more practice in order to acquire the needed skills. I will also make sure some reviews so that I can answer the question properly.
That's good. If you will do that, surely you will become competent in this qualification. Actually, you already have some skills. In fact, you have the skill in handling the plating, and you also have the skills in preparing the sauces.
However, you need more practice in cutting different meats. And during the interview, I feel you're tense. That's why you did not answer the question correctly. So based on your performance, I would say that you are not yet competent in some of the competencies in this qualification. And if you have doubts with the assessment results, you have the right to appeal. Just submit a letter to the TESDA provincial office where the center and the assessor are accredited. And in same manner, you can still be reassessed 1 month after the assessment. Okay, so please sign the competency assessment result summary. Thank you. Do you have further questions, Ms. Bearneza?
No, so far, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much.
The assessment reports will be given to the AC manager. Afterwards, the AC manager will give it to the processing officer to process and accomplish the registry of workers assessed and certified, or RWAC. The processing officer will sign the RWAC and other reports. Then this will be given back to the assessor and AC manager to sign the RWAC and other documents. The assessment package with accomplished reports and other documents will be given back to the TESDA representative. I am done now in my CCA, ma'am, sir.